Hey, what is going on, road trippers? Road Trip Nate here. Once again, welcome back to the channel. On today's episode of Road Trip Americana, a showcase of the towns in northwest Arkansas, northeast Oklahoma, southwest Missouri, and southeast Kansas. I am at, technically, Siloam Springs, Arkansas. I'm in Don Hill today, doing the Don Hill City Lake Loop. I guess you could call it that. But let's get in there and showcase this piece of Americana. Season 2, Episode 2. We're going to drive around Don Hill for a minute just to showcase it. You know, if this is just in my personal opinion, if Don Hill could get bought by the right person, it could be turned into a world-class golf course. I mean, look at there was my buddy Tim's car, Tim Crawford, that is co-host on some of my videos on this channel. That was his car back there. Lives in my sister and her husband's former house that they used to own. Him and his roommate, they live there. But yeah, Don Hill could be turned into it could be revitalized and turned into a world-class golf course. You know. Ow. I mean, but that's just my opinion. But I think it could. Anyway, that is Don Hill. Anybody watching this video wanting to revitalize this? It looked like it used to be a happening golf course. If anybody wants to revitalize it, here's a project place for you. Don Hill. Because I would like to see Don Hill go back to, you know, being a good, you know, because it just looks it just looks run down. I mean, just, I don't like seeing areas in and around the northwest Arkansas area looking run down. But that was Don Hill. We still got a little bit of snow and ice on the ground from those storms that we had last weekend. And you do have some nice houses in this area. I mean, this whole area this is still all Don Hill. Yeah, the whole area, this is still all Don Hill. Yeah, it's currently 68 degrees. Guess I could turn the heater off, or the AC. Coming now to, one of these days I'll get a walk around video of the City Lake Trail, which is a pretty nice little trail. And it's got restrooms, it's got a disc golf course, it's got a little overlook on City Lake, which we're coming around to now. City Lake. We'll turn in for a second and yeah, we'll never mind. I don't know where the snow ends and where the entranceway begins. But there's City Lake. Alright, hang on just 1 second, people. I'll show you. City Lake. Yep, there is City Lake. Probably shouldn't do that, just stop right there on the highway, but snow on the ground and it's 70 degrees out. How often can you say that in your life? Here, there's snow on the ground and it's 70 degrees. Yeah, this is, I guess, where they possibly dammed the lake. Well, there's the dam, yeah. Oh, hey. I could actually turn around and get a little bit of that on video. Oh, shit. Okay. We're gonna get out for a second and walk around, and because I've seen something that piques my interest. Not that. Alright. And people, don't do what I'm about to do. Alright. I don't know if you can see it or not, but damn, and the water is over the dam. That's pretty cool. That's what I like to see. But alright, we'll come back over here. This is Road Trip Americana, by the way. This is Alum Springs City Lake. And there's a log in the water. Alright. We got the rest of the loop to do, so let's get after it. I went under that fence just a minute ago, when I could have just walked around like this. Alright. Let's continue on. We'll see whatever else we can see. And in this episode, with a bang! Alright, coming. Nope, okay. Alright. Oh, geez. There is I think a bike course. I tried walking off on the left a couple of years ago. Started walking it, had these little circular, where bikes can go. I'm like, I don't think this is a walking trail. There is trails back up in there. There's all kinds of trails back up in there that you can walk. There's a good couple miles worth. But yeah, there's also biking trails that you shouldn't be hiking on, which I found that out. This place up here on the right, they've always got some nice old classic cars. Every time I go by there, there's but yeah, I guess this would be considered the, you could kind of consider this, I guess, the Don Hill City Lake Loop. There's the Wilderness Hills RV Park and Campground. And I think I just coined that because I don't think I've ever heard anybody call it that before. The City Lake Don Hill Loop. Sounds pretty good. That tower you see off in the distance, that's Swepco. I may have to do Swepco on another episode of Road Trip Americana. Tired Iron of the Ozarks was off to the right. That may be next week's episode of Road Trip Americana might be Swepco. It's a power plant, and the Swepco Lake stays, I think, at like 72 all year round. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what I think it does. There's, I think, an apple orchard coming up on the left. Obviously not in season because there are no apples. Fixing to come up on it. On Prime Video. Or an Amazon Prime vehicle, not Prime Video. Been seeing more and more of those lately. Probably because they have a factory, a warehouse in the metro area. But yeah, coming up on the left, there's the apple orchard. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't remember what the name of it is, but it should say here in just a second. As soon as we let this Amazon Prime dude pass, turn into where he's going. It is Taylor's Orchard. Closed on Sundays. You can get some apples. Want some fresh apples? Go to Taylor's Orchard during the season, because they're obviously not open now. Off to the left, we'll be going back to Gentry, but we're not going to Gentry just yet. There's the volunteer fire department. I think it's number 3, building number 3, I do believe. And they're building all these little houses on this little Station 2, that's what it was. They're building all those little houses. Oh shit. There's a squirrel in the road. Sorry, people. But they're building all those little houses. They're building a lot of houses in this area. If y'all want to get into a booming housing district, the Siloam and Gentry areas, and I was even driving through, I guess it was I think it was Decatur the other day. Decatur's got a big booming area. Of housing going up. I was like, wow. A Mid-America Cabinet's off on the left. It's a factory. It pays minimum wage. So I wouldn't I mean, if you were really looking for work bad enough, yeah, work there, but otherwise, no. There's a cemetery off to the right and a McKee warehouse. Alright. Right in front of us is the Adventist Academy, the Ozark Adventist Academy. Well, I've never stopped back. You know what? I've never stopped back up in here, so let's stop back up in here and check it out. This is Road Trip Americana, by the way, so we'll dive deeper into things in this area. And they've got a football field. That's pretty cool. Tennis court, okay. These are dorms. These are for, I think these are for, this is a school, I think, for troubled teens. For troubled kids, troubled youth. And, well, hey, let's go back up in here a little bit farther. I didn't know all this was back here. I think this might be housing. The places I get myself into. We may be turning around here in a minute. Because, yeah, we're turning around because it's nothing but dirt roads from up here. Alright. Let's turn around. Explore the rest of the Adventist Academy. I did not know that there was houses on up in here. You drive through. No wonder a lot of people are pulling into the academy. I just thought they were going to the academy. No, they're going to houses that are on the other side of the academy. Huh. Okay. You learn something new every day. But back to the academy. I don't know if this is just a sidewalk or not, but I'm taking it. Let's see. Am I supposed to be taking this? I don't know if I am or not. I'm stuck. Okay, I'm officially stuck. I don't think I was supposed to. I think that was a walking trail that I just took. Let's get back on the road. This is Road Trip Nate saying, I'm an idiot. Okay, we're back on the highway. We're back on the road now. Back on the, I think that was just a walking trail. I don't think I was supposed to drive my car on that, but okay. But anyway, let's make our way back to back. Oh, Jesus, people. Alright. I think we were finishing up going back that way. But, as I said, you never know what you're going to get on this channel.